the first story. Let's talk about this. This is a little crazy. This is from the debrief.org. And with all of the crazy news recently about, the UFOs and the news cycle and the Pentagon and the 60 Minutes, and it's UFO fever, like we kind of joked last night on the show. It's UFO summer. It's going to be UFO summer, is it not? Shout out to Night Stalker for that if he's out there. Yeah, but the thing is this. It's not just us, apparently. The headline here is China confirms it has its own UFO task force. Its own UFO task force. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I guess China's also looking for this and keeping their eyes to the sky. Or is it just another extension of our propaganda to theirs? They're maybe possibly mirroring our propaganda, right? They're copying us now. Well, let's see. Let's see what the article says. Chinese military said to be using AI to track an increase in unidentified air conditions. Unidentified air conditions. With the looming release of a national intelligence report detailing U.S. military encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP, the People's Republic of China has announced there has been an increase of mysterious and unexplained aircraft in Chinese airspace, with the PLA establishing its own UFO task force to investigate sightings. The South China Morning Post reports Chinese analysts, quote, have been overwhelmed in recent years by rapidly mounting sighting reports from a wide range of military and civilian sources by what the People's Liberation Army, the PLA, are calling unidentified air conditions. Yep, that's right. And the PLA's term for unidentified air conditions mirrors the Department of Defense's preferred parlance of unidentified aerial phenomena, seemingly a concerted effort to avoid the more stigmatized term unidentified flying objects, or UFOs. All right, now, like again, right? I was a little frustrated last night during the show, only because just this news just is all over the damn place. I'm frustrated with the lying dog media, and what is this about? Okay, so we talk about it in terms of the American media has just gone nuts with UFOs, okay? That it kicked off by that 60 Minutes piece. And, UFOs in particular have a high clickbait value, like they always said in the old days, right? Clyde Lewis has said this, and this is true, is that, the thing that built the internet was UFOs and boobs, right? That's basically what built the internet. Like the porn sites, just before anything else, just exploded, and the UFO sites. And if you remember back in the early, let's say 90s, what that stuff looked like, it was always like these black sites, like, remember what those websites looked like back in the day when it was like, they had these weird, and I'm talking about the UFO sites, not the porno sites, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter, guys. But, they had the UFO sites would have like this black background and like this really god-awful green text, kind of like the little bubbles in the back here, kind of like that color, right? So imagine a black background, that god-awful green color text, and it'd have whispers of an alien presence, right? Things like this. And, it kind of had its charm back for 1995 or whatever the hell that was. But oddly enough, now we have clickbait value. China gobbling this up now too. So I wonder, I'm curious if inside China, their media has gone UFO crazy as well, or if this is just a kind of a propaganda piece pushed out for us to pick up and read along and be part of the deal. But yeah, interestingly, so China confirms it has its own UFO task force. Cool, right? Super cool. So what does that mean? I don't know. I have no damn idea. But it is interesting that unidentified air conditions seems like what we need in Vegas in the summertime. So at least they've got half of the term correct. So we'll go with that. Unidentified air conditioners that seem to break down the hottest weekend of the year every year, just FYI. So it's not quite there yet, but I'm expecting an AC breakdown sometime in about probably July 25th, something like that. Okay, so anyway, I digress. But okay, unidentified air conditions, China, their own UFO task force. Cool. I mean, I guess everybody's looking for UFOs now. So what does this mean? So with the recent revelations of course, our media saying, oh, by the way, it's not aliens. It's not aliens. Now China is like, well, maybe it's aliens, right? So I have no idea.